Ish. First of all, I know you and Russ go way back. Sure you expected this night would happen for a long time, but what was it like seeing him tie Oscar Robertson?
Uh, it was funny. I told him we was on the free throw line. I think he just got not a free throw line. They was shooting a free throw, and he was talking to me about a lob that I guess I missed him on. And I told him, I was like, forget about the lob, man. I want to be the first to tell you congratulations, man. So happy for him, proud of him. And then I was like, let's go win this game. And that's exactly what we did. So, man, it's something that I don't think will ever be broken. I'm sure Oscar thought the same thing, but, what Russ has done over his career is pretty special. I'm happy for him, happy for his family. This is something that tonight he really needs to enjoy and kind of soak it all in because it's an amazing feat.
And what was it like just post game as Russ went into the locker room? I'm sure you guys are pretty happy for him as a team.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was a huge weight on his shoulder. I don't care what anybody says, just to kind of get it over with, get it done. We obviously did the whole throw the water bottle and water on you ritual. And I know it feels good to get a triple-double with a win. And again, it's something that he probably really has, soak it all in because this is an amazing feat for him and his family. And it's just basically he brings it every single night, rebounding, scoring, assisting, steals. And, so this is not a situation where it was a selfish stat. He really brings it every night and he deserves, all the accolades.
Fred.
Hey, Ish. You have known Russ for a really long time, as Chase said, and I know you've talked a lot about just kind of how competitive of a guy he is. Where I feel like you know him well enough to maybe have some insight into this. Where do you think that competitiveness comes from with him?
Honestly, I think some people just made like that. Obviously you would have to go in, into his background and basis, his mom and dad. But I'm going to just be honest with you. He's just made like that. He's just competitive. He has a will to win. And it's probably comes a long way with, not being highly recruited growing up. I've told you guys a story about, he came to Wake Forest. We thought we was going to get him at Wake Forest. He wasn't a 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star at all. And that will and that fight, that grit to be really, really good. I think that had, a tribute to it. You got to give his mom and dad, his brother, a lot of credit. Matter of fact, I would say all of the credit. That's the basis. He's got an amazing family. They put everything that you see out there on the floor and off the court in them. And so they get a lot of credit. So, you got to add all those things in there and then you get a Russell Westbrook.
Brianna.
Hey, Ish. So, of course, looking back to the beginning of this season and just seeing how far you guys have come to now, I mean, just thinking back when you were out for COVID and all of those things, and then now to be able to push to be in the play-in tournament and all of that, I mean, what can you say about yourself and just being able to bounce back from that and what's to look forward to with these last closing out games?
Yeah, I know it sounds corny and cliche, but the season is kind of like life. You don't get too high, you don't get too low. You keep pushing and you keep pressing, knowing that you're trying to race to the finish line. And I hope, our season, my career, is an example for a lot of people to kind of keep pushing through to get whatever destination you want to get to. Obviously you look back, COVID, guys hurt, guys banged up. We were 14, 15 games under 500, and now we're sitting in a situation where we're 31 and, I think 36. We're not done yet. We got to, again, like I said, run through that finish line, but it's a situation where it's perseverance, it's pushing through, it's not getting too high, too low, staying even keel and continue to work and push, till you get to the end. And then that's when you can kind of do your, assessment. But while you're in the fight, while you're in the race, you don't have time, And you don't have time to be overly emotional or have no emotions. You got to stay even keel, and I think that's what we did as a team.
Jason.
Ish. Brad had 50 points, but it looked like he was in quite a bit of pain toward the end there. Saw a lot of guys kind of patting him on the back. Just what did that effort that he put forth for you guys mean to the team?
That was pretty special. For him to go down, first and foremost, he went out first in the beginning of the second half, and we didn't know if we was going to be able to get him back. But he put his body on the line, came back and had an heroic performance. I mean, he had a 50 ball, and that was special. I don't think we win this game if he doesn't play as well, if he doesn't play. B does what B. I always tell him before the game, do what you do. And he does. And he did what he did tonight and push it through a win. And, obviously he was in a lot of pain. So he'll be okay. He's tough. He's from St. Louis.